What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? You already know what it is. You've just entered the war zone. Now, there has been a big time, big time historical ruling in the Supreme Court in regards to birthright citizenship. Now, all Americans who are full-blooded American, I would say, have been feeling some type of way about this particular ruling out of all rulings. Now, President Trump has doubled down on what he feels is right for the United States of America. And President Donald Trump has doubled down and tripled down on his forward march toward making birthright citizenship great again. He is on a rampage along with all of the Americans that have their full weight behind President Trump. Now, President Trump has now pushed for the Supreme Court to take a look into this birthright citizenship case again. Now, let's see what's going on. President Trump is actively pushing for a reversed Supreme Court rulings across multiple fronts, most notably demanding a rehearing on a landmark 6-3 decision that struck down his executive order attempting to end birthright citizenship. Now, birthright citizenship, the Supreme Court ruled that Trump's executive order, which sought to deny automatic U.S. citizenship to children of undocumented immigrants, was unconstitutional and violated the 14th Amendment. The push. Trump labeled the decision a miscarriage of justice and announced he would demand an immediate rehearing. However, legal experts note that the court has not agreed to rehear an already argued case in over 60 years. Concurrently, his allies are pushing legislation in Congress to amend the Immigration and Nationality Act. Also, the push. Capitalizing on these victories, the administration is pushing forward with rigorous enforcement of these restrictions despite ongoing legal challenges from immigrant advocacy groups. This is very, very hectic right now in our time. This is really, really enormous right now. The push. So we have voting in elections. Following earlier Supreme Court decisions regarding mail-in ballots, deadlines, the Trump administration has aggressively revived its push for sweeping federal election legislation, often termed the Save America Act, which would require documented proof of citizenship for voting. Now, what is huge and ginormous to me in my mind is how is this even an argument when it comes to if we should have an ID or not to show ourselves to be proven citizens or proven to be who we say we are. I don't understand what the dispute is about that. That's clearly obvious that we should be identified on who we are before going to the voting booth. I mean, that's pretty obvious, right? But hey, let me know what you think in the comment section below about this.